Welcome to the Harrow College Virtual Open Days session for English. If you've not registered for our Open Days previously, then please fill out our registration form or on our Open Days page. The link will be added to the chat box so we can send you the recording for this session and keep you updated with information about the college. If you have any questions, please type them into the chat box and we will aim to answer those at the end of the session. I'll now hand over to my colleagues who will talk about studying English at Harrow College. Over to the both of you.
Oh, hello, good afternoon. I'm Christina Tracy. I'm an English lecturer and a course leader, one of the course leaders on Level 1, Level 2 functional skills. And I'm going to be talking about the part-time courses today. And my colleague Elena will introduce herself as well now.
My name is Elena Rankin and I'm a section manager for functional skills, English Level 1 and Level 2 and Gcse English.
Okay, so I'm going to start. Functional Skills English is offered to 19 plus, so adults at 19 plus. And the course is for students who need a functional skills qualification. Now, functional skills qualification at level 2 can help towards apprenticeship, higher courses and a career. And we offer functional skills level 1, and that's a pathway to the level 2 course. The course runs for a full academic year from September until June, and we run day classes as well as evening classes, and times and days to be will be confirmed when you induct. Next slide, please.
Is it frozen? Sorry. Oh, I think Christina might be frozen, in fact.
Okay, so I can take over from here.
Sure.
Our course content, we offer functional skills English at level 1 and level 2. Our exam body is New Pearson's Edexcel, and the syllabus content can be found on the following website. So you can see the website in the brackets. So if you're interested, click on that link and you will get more information. Christina, you are on mute. Please check.
Apologies, I lost connection. I don't know if it was my end. I do apologise.
No problem at all.
As Elena said, the full syllabus is available and the link will be provided and has been provided, and you can see it after as well. There's many books to support the new September 2019 qualification, and these are just two of them. They're CGP books, and we also have other excellent books that will support you on your journey through the course. Next slide, please. Entry requirements. We have a mandatory entry assessment. So when you come for your interview, we will ask you to do a very short test. And we expect learners to come from a previous pathway of ESOL or functional skills ESOL or entry 3. In some cases, people come with no qualifications, and therefore we can do a test and we can assess the best course for you. And this will be done, as I said, on the day of your interview and enrolment day. Next slide, please. Final assessment. You have a final assessment exam consisting of 2 papers. One's for reading and one is for writing. And you have 3 attempts to pass these exams. So 3 separate sittings. For example, you may pass reading on one sitting, therefore you only need to sit writing on the next setting. You also have to demonstrate speaking and listening abilities. This is also an assessment, and this is normally done within the first term. And you have to pass all 3 in order to have an overall pass at level 1 or level 2. There'll be more information about the final exam dates during the interview when you come into the college. So what is covered? You'll be studying for functional skills English qualifications through Pearson's Edexcel, as Elena mentioned. In the course, you will improve your English skills in reading, in writing, in speaking and listening. And as I said, you have to pass all 3 components. So you get 3 opportunities and we will support you through that. Next slide, please. English lecturer support during lesson time and remotely. We have excellent facilities and platforms to help you. An excellent fully stocked library with staff who will direct you. We have Moodle. It's an online student portal with resources. Access to online educational tools such as Gcse and Doddle. They're being reviewed at the moment and we will discuss that with you. And we do offer every term break, we have extra classes for revision and support classes for those students that perhaps are struggling towards the end of term. If you can move on, please, to the next slide. Okay, what we expect from you, we expect you to come fully prepared for your lessons with an exercise book, a folder, and perhaps some additional paper or notes that you can make during the lesson. We'd expect you to buy the textbook and any other books that we advise. Now, as a college, we buy in bulk, so therefore we give a discounted rate to our students. So I think we sell the book sometimes for £1, which is a really good way and to save money and keep on track. We expect you to come with a pen, obviously, and highlighters, and a reading book for both functional skills level 1 and 2 is important that we can discuss. Reading is a huge part of the course and we expect you to be reading throughout. Next slide, please. The course is generally free for UK citizens, subject to conditions. However, we do ask all students to pay a small registration fee. For more information about the fees, you can contact our Excellent Student Services. They're always happy to give advice and help, and they'll be available to you as a student at Harrow College. Next slide, please. How to apply. To apply for a course, choose one of the many methods. You can click on the link, which will be provided at the end of this on the college website. You can do it via post. And when we've received your application, we will call you in for an interview and assess which is the best course for you. Equally, there are phone numbers on the website that you can use to make contact and get the ball rolling. Thank you. Next slide. There's lots of questions that I will cover, so we might move on to some of those questions now. These questions here, thank you, you can see them and review them at your own leisure, but I'm going to talk about some of the most common questions. So if we just move on. Yes, one of the most common questions are, can I study maths and English together in the same academic year? The answer is yes, you can. English and math lessons are on different days and timetabled so that each student has the opportunity to sit both if they want to. Next slide, please. If my assessment is not satisfactory, and it can be nerve-wracking when you come as an adult to do a test, we understand that, and we will support your needs. According to your assessment, we will place you on a course or an alternative course, or advise you how to improve your current skills in order to enrol at a later date. What we don't want to do is put somebody on a course when they're not ready. So we are skilled at suggesting and testing to see which is the best course for all students. Thank you. Next slide, please. What is the minimum marks I need to pass? You need a minimum of approximately 60% and above of the reading and writing paper in order to pass at level 1, level 2. And a high percentage since the new qualification in September 2019 is on spelling, punctuation and grammar. It makes up a bulk of the marks, so it's important that you keep practicing these skills throughout the course. Your teacher will provide you with resources to do that. The marks are worked out, so we can give you the ideal mark of 60% of the overall tasks, but it needs to be 60%, and as I said, a high concentration of grammar. Next slide, please. What is the minimum grade I need for university or work? Unlike GCSE, there is no 1 to 9 grade. It's a pass or fail. As I said, there are no grades. Universities, educational institutions and workplaces have different entry requirements. So as I said at the very beginning of this session, some universities and some higher level courses will accept a level 2 qualification. So it really depends on your specific needs. Next slide, please. Do I need to attend all my lessons? Yes, it is mandatory for a learner to attend all lessons. And we make sure that we have liaison with you to understand why you're not attending, to support you in any way we can. But we expect 100% attendance on all of these lessons. Next slide. Are there any holidays? Yes, you have half terms, Christmas and Easter breaks. And you can check those dates at the beginning of the course with your teacher. But they, as I said before, we will be offering revision classes during these holiday periods if you want to attend. So we're fully supporting you throughout these periods of holiday time, should you want to continue your studies. Okay, next question. What is Functional Skills Level 1 and Level 2? Functional Skills English is a series of English courses for adults. This we should have talked about perhaps at the beginning. It teaches functional English for everyday use. And there are 5 levels. So entry 1, 2 and 3 are not offered as part-time courses. But as I said at the beginning, we only offer Level 1 and Level 2. Level 1 helps you progress, as I said, to Level 2 or GCSE. The Level 2 English qualification is equivalent to a GCSE, and as said before, some universities and workplaces will accept that grade. Next slide, please. These, we talked about the 3 sittings, normally in January, March and June. And as I said before, the speaking and listening is normally done in the first term. If you should pass your writing in, say, January, you then only sit your, and fail your reading, you just sit your reading in March and so forth. Next slide, please. What happens after I pass my exams? Well, we'll be very happy for you. You'll receive a certificate. You will apply for the next course, and we will encourage you to progress throughout your educational journey at Harrow College. Next slide, please. If I pass Level 1, can I transfer to a GCSE course straight away? Unfortunately, no, as you are only allowed to complete 1 level qualification in each academic year. You can apply for an SF Level 2 or GCSE course at Harrow College, but it has to be in the next academic year. But what we do is, as English lecturers, we provide bridging materials so that you are ready for your next step, your next course. Next slide, please. Okay, so that completes the information for Level 1, Level 2. If you have any questions, please, I'm happy to answer them now.
Please put your questions into the chat box, and we've got another PowerPoint after this. So at the end of that, I think we'll take all questions.
Okay.
Right, I'm taking over. My name is Elena Rankin. I'm section manager for English language functional skills and GCSE. And I will talk today about English language GCSE course, which we're offering at Harrow. So our exam body is AQA. Before you enroll, it's interesting to know that GCSE stands for General Certificate of Secondary Education. And this qualification is highly valued by schools, colleges, and employers. A GCSE grade 4 in English will open the door to a number of progression options, including further study, as well as apprenticeship and employment career paths. Before you enroll, you'll have an interview and a test with one of our tutors, which will decide what level is right for you. So please don't worry about the test. We just need to make sure that you are on the correct course. And you will need to bring to the interview your previous certificates and details of any courses you have completed so far. This course is for only age 19 and onwards, 19 plus and onwards. So the course I'm talking about is part-time GCSE English course. Anybody who wants to achieve a GCSE English and can attend lessons every week, there will be an entry assessment, as I just said. This course is for students who need a grade 4 or above in the English GCSE qualification and who would like to go to university, for example, further study or to a career. So this course is a year-long course. You will start in September and you will finish in June. You will have 3-hour-long classes once a week, in the morning on Mondays and Wednesdays, and in the evenings on Thursdays from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. And this course can be combined with part-time GCSE maths. As Christina said, English and maths lessons run on different days. Thank you. Course content. This course enables students to develop their skills. They need to read, understand, and analyze a wide range of different texts and write clearly. The course materials consist of 2 equally balanced papers. Each assesses reading and writing in an integrated way. At Harrow, we teach English GCSE using the Big Write and the Big Read methods. During the Big Write, our students will focus on their writing skills, will perfect and enhance their own writing, develop and review their grammar. During the Big Read, our students will concentrate on their reading skills, acquiring understanding and explaining the methods and structure techniques used by well-known writers. If you would like to have more information about the subject, you can later on click on this AQA website link, which will bring you to the AQA website, and you will get more information about the subject. Final exams. English language GCSE as a part-time course is a 1-year-long course, and you will have to sit 2 papers in June 2022. In order to achieve the award, you must complete 2 national papers, as I said, paper 1 and paper 2. And if you enroll now, these exams you will be sitting in June 2022. Thank you. Next slide. English teachers, English lecturers provide support during 3-hour-long lesson, as well as remote. We will support you remotely through emails and Google Classrooms, or any other digital platform that we're going to use in September 2021. You will have access to library. We have a plethora of resources on Moodle, which you will have access to. We'll be using Google Classroom, as I said, or other digital platform. You'll have access to online educational tools such as Century. Century is an AI, artificial intelligence website, which will help you to develop your reading and writing skills individually, because on Century, when you do your diagnostic assessment, this artificial intelligence website will tailor the assessments according to your needs. So each of you will have individual support. We will have extra classes for catch up with the skills, and you will have a lot of revision sessions which will be run during half-term breaks. The course is free, as well as functional skills course for UK citizens, and subject to conditions. All students you will have to pay a registration fee for exams, and please contact Student Services for more information about the fees. To apply for the course, you can either apply online, click the Apply Now button on the college website, fill out the form and submit. You can post your application if you would prefer to submit a paper from form. So you need to click on the link on the website, download a copy of your application, fill it out, and post to Admissions, Harrow College, Lowlands Road, Harrow, Middlesex, HA1 3AQ. When we receive your application, we will contact you to arrange an interview time. And now, frequently asked questions. Will I be assessed before I'm offered a course, and how? So if you're interested in the course, you need to do an entry assessment first, just to show whether you are ready for the course or not. So when you come to college for enrollment, you will be asked to complete a written assessment. And this assessment will determine whether you are ready for GCSE, or maybe it is better for you to do functional skills level 1 or level 2. And the courses will be offered according to your level. So to do this writing assessment is really important because it's really important to be on the right level. And we can move on because these are the frequently asked questions I'm answering. And yes, will you be assessed? Yes, as I said, you will be assessed. When you come to college on an enrollment day, and we're starting enrollment from the 5th of July, you will be given a written assessment, and on its completion, the teacher who will be there with you will mark this assessment and let you know whether you are ready for GCSE course this year, or it's better for you to take Functional Skills Level 1 or Level 2 course first. Can I study maths and English together in the same academic year? Yes, you can. As Christina mentioned, English and maths lessons are on different days. So it's very possible you will do English on Mondays, for example, and maths on Wednesdays, or vice versa. If my assessment is not satisfactory, what should I do? So, as I mentioned before, it's really important to know your correct level. So if you are not ready for English GCSE this year, and the assessment will show this, we will offer you Functional Skills Level 1 or Functional Skills Level 2. So it's really important to be on the right level. And this assessment will help to show this level. What is the minimum grade I need to achieve? You need at least grade 4. Grade 4 in English GCSE is considered a pass, and it will open the doors to universities and workplaces. What is the minimum grade I need for university or work? You need a minimum of grade 4, which is considered a pass. Do I need to attend all my lessons? Yes. It is mandatory for a learner to attend all lessons. English GCSE is a serious course, and this course will require your full commitment. So it's really important to have 100% attendance, and we will encourage you to have a very good attendance. You can't pass English GCSE exam if your attendance is low. It's impossible. So attendance is paramount. Are there any holidays during the course? Yes, you will have half terms. You will have half terms in the autumn at Christmas and Easter breaks, and you will have a little half term in the end of May. So all the dates will be given, all the teachers will cover the dates with you during induction. Are there any online materials that can help me with my independent study? Yes, as we mentioned before, at Harrow College, we use Moodle, which has a plethora of resources. So again, we are currently reviewing our digital platforms, so you may be offered something different, but nevertheless, this platform will exist and you will have all the supportive materials there. We have a comprehensive list of resources on our student portal. And as I said, if we are using resources on Moodle, you'll have full access to that remotely. All online resources are free, and we are using digital platforms. At the moment, this year, we use Google Classroom, but we are revising our digital platforms, and we might be using something different. But you have, don't worry about that, because everything will be discussed with you, and you will get full access to all the platforms we are using this year. When will the final exams take place? English GCSE is a national exam. So everyone who is studying English GCSE at schools and colleges will have 2 exam dates, which are in the public domain. So your final exams will take place in June 2022. So we have a typo there in June 2022, and you will have to take 2 exams. One exam will be your paper 1 exam, which is called Explorations in Creative Reading and Writing. And your second exam will be on paper 2, and this paper is called Writers' Viewpoints and Perspectives. And that concludes my presentation. If you have any questions, please type your question in the chat.
I think, yeah, definitely type them in the chat. Looking at time, we're a bit tight now. So whichever questions you submit, we will get in contact with you if you've registered on our online form. So I'm just going to wrap up quickly now. We hope you found this session useful. You can view the Welcome to Harrow College session on our website, and we will send you a link to that and this recording in the next few days. If you'd like more detailed course information, please visit our website at www.harrow.ac.uk/courses. Our full-time prospectus is available online under the Prospectuses tab on the Harrow College website, and the link is in the chat too. If you are ready to apply, we're accepting applications online, and that's the easiest way, so please visit the website and head to the course you're interested in and click the orange apply button. If you would like any advice and support before you join the college, please get in touch. The email address is in the chat box, and you can head to our website to contact us too. We hope you enjoyed the session. Please check out the other sessions we have running today. But that's all from us, and we look forward to welcoming you to Harrow College.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.